And we're back here at the Expo Center. We're about ready for the starting lineups of today's second game between Georgetown and UPIKE. And Charlie, Georgetown comes in ranked number 6 in the nation. They're 18-3 on the season, 4-2 in the conference. The Bears is ranked number 15 in the nation, but they're coming off a big road win over number 10 Campbellsville. Only 3 teams this season has won on the road in the Mid-South Conference, and that was the latest was when the Bears beat Campbellsville. And the Bears are 17-4 and 4-2 in the conference. So Georgetown, UPIKE, and Life University is right now tied for the conference lead at 4-2.
You're right. It's going to be an interesting battle here tonight. Of course, Georgetown struggled a little bit. They lost one of their better players here to an injury, and we'll see how much that has affected them. But, of course, it didn't take them much. They got the big win last night or Thursday night.
Welcome to the East Kentucky Expo Center, the home of UPIKE basketball. Before we introduce today's starting lineups, if I could direct your attention to the UPIKE bench. Joining Coach Wells today is first-year studies coordinator from UPIKE as an honorary coach, Mr. Johnny Fleming. And now, fans, let's meet our starting lineups for this Mid-South Conference game. First for the Tigers, starting at forward, a 6'9" junior, number 0, Broderick Jones. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 4, LJ Cowherd. At forward, a 6'7" junior, number 13, Chris Coffey. At guard, a 6'4" senior, number 20, Troy Stewart. And at guard, a 6'6" senior, number 34, Joe Burton. The Tigers, Georgetown is led by head coach Chris Briggs. Now, your University of Pikeville Bears. At guard, a 5'10" junior from Kermit, West Virginia, number 3, Chase Parsley. At guard, a 6'5" senior from Brooklyn, New York, number 4, Javian De La Cruz. At forward, a 6'6" junior from Kilgore, Texas, number 15, Xavier Gowana. At guard, a 6'4" senior from Richmond, California, number 24, Javante Carlton. And at forward, a 6'8" junior from Ripley, West Virginia, number 33, Luke Layhew. The Bears. UPIKE is led by head coach Kelly Wells.
And that's the starting lineups right here. We're just about ready to get this one underway as it's Tigers and Bears. Oh, my.
Here it is. And for Georgetown, Charlie, of course, they've got 3 players with double figures, one averaging 9.5. The Bears pretty well the same deal, as they have 3 in double figures and one averaging 9.7. But Chris Coffey, 6'7" junior for Georgetown, comes in averaging a double-double. He's averaging 13.6 points a game along with 11.3 rebounds.
We'll see how I think rebounds are going to be a good part of the game today. Trying to get the ball, staying in the paint and getting it done.
Well, reading the scouting report where Georgetown got 6'6", 6'7", 6'9" across the front line, most of their scoring and has been coming down in the paint. They only take a third of their shots outside the three-point line.
And here we go, ready to toss it up. And Georgetown will control it. He got some hops, doesn't he?
Yes.
It was Jones that controlled the tap. Georgetown will bring it into the front court. Cowherd will have it over on the right side. Trying to get it down, trying to go down inside with it. It'll be knocked away off of Georgetown back to Pikeville. So De La Cruz with some good defense.
Yes. And that was number 34, Burton, averaging 15 points a game. He's been hurt, missed their first 17 games, just getting back with the team.
Javante Carlton in the front court now for the Bears. And he'll get it back out top to Gowana. Dela Cruz, the leading scorer for the Bears. Puts it on the floor. Goes inside to Lehue, and we'll have a blocking call down in the paint. He was down in the restricted zone.
Yes. Lehue takes a hard fall, comes up limping just a little.
Lehue will be at the free throw line, trying to put the Bears on the board. Just underway, less than a minute played here. We have our first foul. And Lehue at the free throw line puts the first one in the basket. Nothing but nylon.
And the Bears will have their first lead of the game.
Second shot up, and as the old man used to say, string music here in downtown Pikeville.
Exactly.
And bringing it up the floor again will be Cowherd. 2-0 lead for the Bears. Cowherd out top of the key. Gives it up. Trying to drive inside. Shot up. No good. Rebound comes off to Javante Carlton. He'll bring it up now for the Bears. Javante takes it all the way in a little hop step. Good. Bears look like they're on their game here early.
Yes. Well, I don't think they was have to be too much of a rah-rah speech to get you up to play Georgetown.
If they are, you need to go home.
Yes.
Out top with it. There's a drive. Cowherd, there's a drive shot up and good. I hate those small numbers.
That was Coffee.
That's Coffee, yeah. I like numbers that we can see from a distance, you know?
Yes.
It'll be Georgetown ball, or Pikeville ball. We'll get it back out top now to Parsley. Driving, laying it up and in is Xavier Gowana.
Georgetown overplaying right now the passing lane, and Pikeville's taking advantage of it, taking it to the bucket.
And Georgetown trying to get it down inside. They get it back out top. Working, nothing there. Steps in, there's a shot just inside the three-point line, good. That's Cowherd. Out front with it now, Parsley. 6-4 game, Bears by 2. Parsley, nice drive. Splits 2 defenders, lays it in the basket.
Well, all 3 of the Bears' buckets has come at the rim.
Well, you take the best shot you can get, and that's as close as you can get, isn't it?
Yes.
There's Cowherd trying to drive. Gets it back out. There's a 3. And it's no good. Pikeville tips it, picked up by Carlton. And Javante will be fouled coming across midcourt.
That's going to be Cowherd.
Cowherd will pick up the foul, you're right.
And that's his second foul. He was one that picked the block foul up early. And looks like is
Jacob
that number
Conway, number 11.
11.
Yeah, you got to pay attention. They've still got to see the back numbers. In front ones are hard to read, ain't they?
Yes.
Bears with it. Out front, Parsley. Gives it up. Pikeville with it. Carlton, top of the key. He pulls up for a deep 3, and Javante missed it. Rebound comes off inside to 22, Reed. There's a drive, shot up, no. Tipped around, it'll be back to Pikeville. Tipping it out of bounds with Stewart. 16:35 to go here in the half.
Got number 22, Dominique Reed, into the game for Georgetown also, Charlie.
Into the front court now, Parsley. Gives it out top to Dela Cruz. Javian puts it on the floor. Jay pulls up for a 3. It's good. That amazes me. It does.
I'm telling you, you couldn't get no better defense. Hand right in his face.
Georgetown trying to work it down inside. Burton. Shot up over Dela Cruz. No. Rebound taken away by Dela Cruz. And here comes Carlton going the other way. He lays it up, no good. Good defense that time by Conway. Didn't foul him.
Yes.
There's a 3. Georgetown good. That's Coffee. 11-7 now. Pikeville by 4. Bringing it up the floor. Parsley. Lehue out top, a little high post action, gives it up. There's Parsley looking inside, goes down to Lehue. Lehue puts it on the floor, has it knocked away and stolen. Georgetown gets it up the floor. Lehue tries for the block, no good. Georgetown will get it in by Burton. 2-point game, 11-9, UPIKE. Into the front court with it. Parsley. Chase takes it down in the lane, can't get it to go. Rebound comes away to Georgetown's Reed. Georgetown in the front court. Conway gives it up to Coffey. They'll kick it back outside. Stewart on the drive, shot up, no good. Rebound Coffey. And they'll throw it back to Stewart and one.
Yeah, they're just controlling the boards right now, Charlie.
And that foul will go on Chase Parsley, his first, team's first.
Got Darrell Dominic coming in for UPIKE as Lehue will get a rest.
And be a little bit bigger body in there.
Right.
He might not be as tall, but he is a little wider.
Takes up a little more room, right?
Yep. Free throw's good.
And that's Georgetown's first lead of the game. And we have a timeout. It's 12-11, Georgetown by 1. We'll be right back. This is WPRG TV Sports. Welcome back to the Expo Center. 14:39 left here in this first half as Georgetown takes their first lead on an and one free throw. It's 12-11, Charlie.
In the front court with it, the Bears have it. Carlton looking inside, nothing there. Gets it back out top to Dela Cruz. Javian on the drive. He gets blocked, gives it up. Dela Cruz with it again. Javian Dela Cruz puts it on the floor. They're going to double team him every chance they get. They triple team him. He goes down, lays it in. Coach wanting a clear out.
Wanting a hook on him, but I thought they was. I thought he was going to call a foul on the drive.
Yeah, because they were all over him.
Yes.
I mean, 3 of them collapsed on him. Out front with it, Georgetown looking. Stewart gives it up. Conway for a 3. It's no good. Rebound put back up and in by Reed. 14-13 Tigers. Into the front court, Parsley with it. Parsley might have drove that time. It looks like he had a lane.
Yes.
Back out top. They go down inside. And laying it in is Darrell Dominic.
And he used that big wide body that time, shielding off the defender and able to put it up and in.
Michael Reed takes lead 15-14. Conway with it for the Tigers. Try to go inside. I don't know about that one. He called Dominic for the foul. I thought that was just, hey, when both of them back up and bump, that's a bump.
Yeah.
You don't call it any other night. Don't call it tonight. Let these two teams play.
I didn't see nothing there. Not for what they've been letting them do.
Georgetown with it. They'll bring it back out top. Stewart. Stewart trying to play off the pick. There's Coffey from 18 feet. That is good.
He's deadly.
Yep. 16-15 now Tigers.
You got to have someone that can play him inside and out because he can go either way and score.
And we're going to get Georgetown for the foul. Looks like Reed.
Yeah, they're holding Dela Cruz down on the baseline.
That's the first on Reed, third on the Tigers.
Might try to be cleaning it up a little bit, Charlie.
Maybe. They go inside. Luana gets it back out the top. Carlton with it now. Carlton with a spin move, kicks it back out. Dominic over to 3, no good by Gowana. Rebound comes off to Stewart. He'll bring it into the front court. Stewart tries to drive, and they're going to get Darrell Dominic again, I believe.
Yes.
It will be on Dominic. His second.
And Lehue is at the scorer's table, ready to check in, as well as Jazz Parker.
Free throw's good by Stewart. 17-15 Georgetown. Stewart back at the free throw line for one more. And makes the second. We're going to have a foul. It's going to be a push.
That's going to be on Stewart, I think.
That's Reed.
Reed.
Yep.
That's his second.
12:21 to go here in the half. 17-15 Georgetown. And we're waiting on the officials. Now we're ready.
Well, they was getting a sub in for Reed.
Okay. Parker into the front court. Parker gets it back outside to Dela Cruz. Javian puts it on the floor. Elbow jumper is no good. And rebound comes off to Stewart. Him and Coffee kind of bumped each other pretty good.
Yes, they did. Both of them crashing the board.
Yep. Stewart out back with it. 18-15 3-point lead for Georgetown. They've got the ball. Stewart steps back, nothing there.
And Dela Cruz will be getting the foul on that one.
Took about 3 steps, never put the ball on the floor, though. Timeout on the floor, looks like.
This will be a media timeout under 12.
So 18-15 Georgetown. We'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
We're back at the Expo Center, 18-15. Georgetown with the 3-point lead. And they will be at the line when we return to action. Looks like number 34, Joe Burton, will be stepping up the line to shoot 2, Charlie.
So Burton at the free throw line. Rolls in. He's got one more coming his way here. Makes the second one. And Pike will bring it up the floor. Jazz Parker with it. They go inside to Luke Lehue. Nice little turnaround. Hook shot, no good this time. Rebound comes off to Georgetown. There's a 3. It's way short. Rebound comes off to Dela Cruz. Javian will bring it up the floor. Tries to go down to Lehue, but it'll be tipped out of bounds. Tried that long bounce pass.
Well, it might have done him a favor because that pass, the way he passed it, looked like it was going to be a low scooter, so I don't know if Luke could have handled that one or not.
Good point. Stanley Perrin in the ball game for Pikeville. Parker with it out front. Georgetown by 5, 20-15. Parker with it out top.
Bears has hit a little bit of a scoring lull here, Charlie.
Yep. Parker had to pick up his dribble. Gives it over to Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz with it. Trying to go down in there. A little jump shot's good. I don't know how he gets free. I don't.
I'll tell you, he was in the mix that time and rose up and knocked it down.
2017, 3-point game. Georgetown with the lead and the ball.
Georgetown with an 8-4 rebounding edge right now.
Stewart with it out front. Stewart wants to try to drive, kicks the elbow, gives it back out top. There's Coffee from the elbow on the other side, missed it. Rebound Stanley Perrin. And here comes Jazz Parker with it. Bears chance to cut into the lead here. Parker out front. Gets it in the corner. Tie ball game. 3 by Javante Carlton.
That opened that inside up a little bit. And we've got a double foul. Perrin and Broderick Jones, hand fighting coming down the floor. They call the double foul. Well, call double technicals, I guess. Same thing as personals, except if you get 2 technicals, you're out of the game.
Okay.
So now both teams has 5 team fouls. We're tied at 20. And Georgetown will have it in the backcourt.
So Gawana checking back into the ball game, as well as Parsley. Fight will go a little bit small now. Shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. It should be UPIKE ball. Okay.
Right.
I thought when he clapped his hands, he didn't get it. I thought, we'll see how that was not.
Well, I thought they might have even been going to whistle a foul on
De La Cruz.
No, I think Burton was one that's fighting him in there. It looked like he come over his back, you know.
Parsley gives it up to Gawana. Free throw line jumper, good.
That's a nice crossover dribble right there.
Yes.
Separating himself from the defensive man.
22-20, Bears on top again. Back the other way, Stewart for Georgetown. Stewart gives it up. Georgetown back out top of Coffee with it. There's a three, and it's good. Burton. And it'll be Parsley with it out front. And Gawana probably got by with a walk there. And a lot of action, no foul on any of that contact.
Right.
Three, good. Stewart.
And Georgetown back up before.
Feigl with it in the other end. De La Cruz shot and no. Thought he might have got fouled there a couple times.
He thought he might have got fouled too, but
Stewart the other way with it, gives it down into the corner. There's a three by Coffee, in and out, no good. Rebound De La Cruz.
no place for the weak down in the lane today.
No, absolutely not. Parker with the drive, missed it. Rebound comes off to Georgetown. Back the other end, they're looking with Stewart, gives it up. Out front there is Conway. He gives it up again. Stewart with it to get back to Conway. Conway trying to drive. Lehue can't get the block. He gets the basket. Kelly Wells going to call a timeout. 28-22. Pikeville trailing by 6 here. It's a 30-second timeout, Larry. We'll stay right here with it.
Well, we was tied at 20, and coming out of the timeout, Georgetown's outscored them 8-2 since then, took a 6-point lead, and they hit a couple of three-pointers, but it's been down in the lane where they're dominating right now.
Yeah, they're hurting the Bears bad on the boards right now and in the paint, so Pikeville's going to really have to make something happen, down by 6 here with 7:42 to play in the half.
Well, they got a little bit here the last 2 or 3 trips down, got out of their offensive set, and as Coach Kelly said before, you know, they looking to increase their numbers instead of staying in the team concept. I think they got away from that a little bit too much individual play.
Maybe so, maybe so. I think they're worried too much about the non-calls right now, too.
Right.
That's
you got to learn to play through it.
You got to. Pikeville with it on the other end, Parsley over to Parker. Back to Parsley again, they're looking.
Bears has gone small now.
Yep.
They got 3 guards on the floor.
Wana backs it out. There's Carlton. Looking inside, Parsley for a 3. It's in and out. Rebound comes off to Georgetown's Dow, who's into the ball game. There's a 3, good by Jones. 31-22, 9-point lead for the Bears. For the Tigers.
3-point shot right now is working for Georgetown.
Bears got substitutions ready to go in quickly here. Georgetown looks like they're into a 2-3 zone maybe.
Yes.
Go inside to Lehue. He lays up, dunks him one. Luke Lehue with a basket.
Yeah, and that was all come from the assist. It led him away from the defense, and the only thing he had to do was turn and throw it down.
31-24 now, 7-point lead, Georgetown. Conway goes inside, and we're going to have a walk. First time we've seen that in a while.
Not very many turnovers in the game so far, Charlie.
Guana and Parker will go out as Perrin and
De La
Cruz check in. Parsley brings it into the front court, gets it back out top to Carlton. Looking for De La Cruz. De La Cruz back to Carlton. Lehue. All right, we're working it, trying to get a look. They've got 8 seconds on the shot clock. We'll have to get one out here.
And that's a jump ball.
Jump ball, yep.
Stay with the Bears.
Yep. And lucky because he was in bad position there with no time on the shot clock.
That move worked for him earlier, but that time it got him in trouble.
We're going to have a foul. Holding looks like on Georgetown.
And that's Conway working against De La Cruz, had him hugged up.
That's one way to keep him from scoring.
Yes. That's 16 fouls, so one more will put the Bears into 1-1.
And Bears, we got a new shot clock out of that, so they can work it. And they lose it. Carlton lost control of it, and they make up for it almost. Stewart did a nice job staying with the ball there, Larry.
Yes, he did.
And it'll be Pike will into the front court with it. Parsley, top of the key. They're going to might have had somebody else. Lehue got open on that because they double teamed him and they missed him, didn't they?
Right.
Parsley over to Carlton. He'll pull up for a three. It's good.
You give him a little time to get his feet set, he can knock that shot down consistently.
Yes.
They needed that one back to within 6.
And it'll be Georgetown with the ball out front. Stewart try to go down inside again to Coffey. Nice job defensively that time by the Bears. There's a three open, and this one no good, but Georgetown will run down the rebound. Coffey fakes the three, drives, little runner is good. That's a nice shot.
Boy, what can you do about that one? Only thing you can do is that to keep him from getting that offensive rebound.
Yep, you're right. And it'll be De La Cruz with it out front. Javian's going to take it down the line. Nice pass underneath Stanley Perry and put it on the floor, though. Got him in trouble.
And called for the walk.
Yep. We got a timeout on the floor. 35-27 Georgetown with 4:27 to play here in the half on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Welcome back to WPRG TV Sports. We're here at the Expo Center with 4:27 left first half. And Georgetown has got an 8-point lead on the Bears right now, Charlie, 35-27.
Out front with it, Georgetown has it. Working with it there. Coffey steps back. There's a shot. No. Rebound comes off to De La Cruz. Carlton takes it in the lane. Shot no good. Lehue has it knocked out of bounds by the Tigers.
And Lehue looked like he might have touched that one last time. Might have got a break on that.
Maybe.
Carlton had an open three and elected to take it to the bucket. Didn't work out for him.
De La Cruz with it. Trying to back it in. Little step back is no good. 35-27 Georgetown. Here they come again. Kick it into the corner. That was Jones. Passed it up back out front to Conway. Trying to go down inside. Shot over De La Cruz. No good. Rebound though, Coffey. There's a three. Is that Stewart? Nope. Rebound comes off to Guana. Out top with it, they work it. Guana bring it over here on the left side. Carlton trying to go down in the basket, nothing there. They go into Lehue. Lehue with an easy one. Nice pass. Led him right to the basket.
Yes, they work that ball around and they can get that shot.
35-29 Georgetown with 3:04 to play here in the half.
Both teams shooting it over a 50% clip right now, Charlie.
Georgetown trying to work it down inside. That's Burton. Shot up, no good. Lehue with the rebound. Parsley will bring it up the floor, gives it up. Dela Cruz and Jay going to take it all the way to the rack, and he's going to be fouled. Jones said he had his hand straight up, so at least the coach is saying that. But
right.
Official didn't bite.
Jones said that too.
Yeah.
But the official didn't.
The official didn't agree.
He's the man that counts.
Yep. So
only 5 turnovers total here in the first half so far, Charlie. Both these teams is taking care of the basketball. Right now, the big number that jumps out at you right now is Georgetown with 14 rebounds and UPIKE with 7. And UPIKE does not have an offensive rebound, so it's one and done on the offensive end.
Dela Cruz misses the free throw. He'll have one more, try to make it a 5-point game here. And does. 35-30 now with 2:43 to play here in the half. And checking in for Georgetown is Reed. Georgetown bring it into the front court. Stewart takes it over into the corner. He'll back it around. Brings it back out top to Burton. Stewart puts it on the floor. Stewart only gets Dela Cruz, trying to take him in, turn around, fade away is good. That's a nice shot.
Well, I tell you, worked hard for that one, didn't he? And Dela Cruz and Reed, or Stewart, smack hands coming up the floor, you know.
Yep.
Dela Cruz knowledge, you know, I done everything I could. That was a good shot. That's what you like to see that. Now give it back to him, see how.
And 3 out of the corner for Javante Carlton.
We might take that.
Yeah. 4-point game now, 37-33. 1:44 to play here in the half. Stewart out front. Little move. Backs it out. Stewart picks up his dribble. He'll give it over to Coffey. Now they try to go down inside. Shot up, no good. Tipped around, and it'll be picked up by Georgetown. No-look pass over the corner. There's a 3. No. Rebound this time comes off to Dela Cruz, and Dela Cruz has it knocked away. And Coffey will have the easy one on the other end.
Yes.
39-33, back to a 6-point game. Georgetown with the lead.
A lot of quick hands, quick feet out there.
Dela Cruz off. And let's see, that was Coffey with the rebound.
See why he's averaging 11 a game.
Yep. Stewart deep 3 is no good. And ball tipped around. Pikeville comes away with the rebound. Parsley into the front court. He goes inside, and Stanley Perrin gets the basket, but he should have turned around and went straight back up with that. I don't know about that. He got a timeout on the floor.
Seconds.
Yep. And I think that's what Kelly's telling him right now. So you get that opportunity, you go straight back up with it.
Right.
But that's Pikeville's closed it to 4 points, 35 seconds, 39-35. We're still here in the first half.
The latest stats we had, Charlie, both teams shooting over 50%, 54% for Georgetown on 13 of 24 shooting, and Pikeville 52% on 11 of 21 from the field. And the 2 things that I noticed the most on this, Charlie, is the rebounding advantage. Georgetown is 14-7, and UPIKE has no offensive rebounds. Also, UPIKE came into the game averaging 16 assists a game, and right now they only have 4 assists on 11 made buckets.
So as of the updated stat sheet, Pikeville shooting 52%, 47 for Georgetown. That was at the 104 mark.
And he caught a foul on Parker.
Yeah.
Of course, they had 1 to give. That's only 6.
You know, those fouls, they're too far away from baskets. The only reason they call them, I think. But I don't know if when he's lowering his shoulder and you're leaning in, both of you are fouling.
Right. Just a matter of who has got the advantage and disadvantage is what you look at.
Or you just let them play on.
Right. Going to go for the last shot as we're down to 15 seconds to go. Shot clock off.
And Georgetown with it. Out front is Calherd, isn't it? Yep. Coffee tries to go down inside. They go back, and Pikeville comes away with the ball. And might have been a foul there they didn't call.
Yeah, they're not going to call that 90 feet from the bucket.
But they called the other one over here, so why not? 39-35 at the half. Georgetown over Pikeville on WPRG TV Sports.
We're at the half at the Expo Center, 39-35. Georgetown over UPIKE, and Georgetown, the second half of the first half, Charlie really played well, and at one time had a 9-point lead on the Bears. They come back and tied it, and not been able to get closer than the 4 since then.
Yeah, of course they'll come out with the 4, and let's see, it'll be Georgetown ball, I believe, start the second half, Larry.
Right.
So we'll see how it goes here. Bears came out of the locker room. Let's see what kind of coaching changes these two squads did. See if they can change things up a little bit for the Bears.
Well, the biggest thing I think on the Bears side, Charlie's going to have do a little better job on the boards. They only had 13 rebounds. Georgetown had 18, but UPIKE only had 1 offensive rebound, and that was actually a team rebound. It was a ball knocked out of bounds, so they've not went up and secured an offensive rebound in the first half.
And it looks like we're about ready to go back to action here. And it'll be Georgetown with the ball. Calherd into the front court with it. Tried a little alley-oop, ball knocked loose. Lehue comes away with it.
It almost went in.
Yeah. That would have been bad if you knocked it loose and knocked it in, wouldn't it?
Right.
Into the front court, partially to Gowanna. There's Dela Cruz. Working back again. Carlton. Goes down to Lehue. Little turnaround hook shot by Lehue's good.
That's been his money shot here the last part of the season.
Yep.
That little turnaround hook off the glass.
8 points on the night for Luke Lehue. Makes it a 2-point game, 39-37. Stewart gives it up. There's a 3 that's good by Burton. 42-37. Georgetown back by 5 now. Gowanna looking. Hands it back to Dela Cruz. Javian backs it back out. He pulls up for a straightaway 3. No good. Rebound comes off to Calherd, and he'll push it up the floor. Coffee back to Calherd. Calherd trying to take it down onto the lane. Shot up and good. Posted partially up.
Right. Didn't have no backside help on that one.
Partially into the front court now for the Bears. Go inside to Lehue. Lehue shot up and in. Lehue now with 10 points.
He's been the most consistent one they've had out there so far.
Yep, 5-point game now. Georgetown with the lead. Stewart trying to take it inside. Steps back, shot's good.
And the Tigers come out red hot here in the second half. They haven't missed a shot yet, I don't think
they have. Pikeville with the other way. They give it up to Gowanna. Carlton. Back out front and hand it off. And we're going to get...
It's going to be a foul on Burton.
Yep.
It's going to be his first. Team's first here in the second half.
And it'll be Bear basketball over on the side. Parsley will get it down to Dela Cruz. Tries to go to Lehue, didn't throw it tall enough.
Yes.
Calherd drives in the lane, shot up and good. And right now, Parsley can't do anything with him.
Right. It looks like Coach Kelly's going to bring Jazz Parker in, a little more quickness.
9-point ball game now. Parsley gives it up to Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz has his pocket picked. Dela Cruz with only 8 points here tonight.
Right.
There's a three on the other end, Burton, and it's good, and it's 51-39. And Kelly Wells calling a timeout. 17:01 to play. Is it a full? We'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Expo 17:01 left here in the ball game as Georgetown comes out red hot here to start this second half and extends their 4-point halftime lead to 12 points, Charlie, 51-39.
Yeah, two big threes by Burton made a big difference in that run. As Parker gets it into Gowana. Xavier Gowana gives it up to Parker. Parker goes trying to look down for Lehue. Get it back out to Parker again. He goes down inside. Real Dominic shot up, no good. And back the other way with it. They'll give it up. There's a three by Stewart. Just no good. Rebound comes off to Gowana. Gowana will bring it up the floor. Back out to Parker. Jazz Parker will back it out, start to play again. Parker drives in the lane. Shot knocked away. And Burton. And there'll be a foul on Lehue.
And I thought that was a good block. Looked like an anticipation call, Charlie.
Yeah, they'll get those. Officials tend to get lazy like everybody else.
Yeah. Well, he was in position. He just anticipated there's going to be a foul there, and I don't think Lehue fouled him. I thought he got the ball pinned on the glass.
I think you got to wait till the play's over to make your call. You're right.
Yes.
Shot good by Burton. 52-39, Georgetown. Second shot, good again. 53-39. And here comes Pikeville back the other way. Jazz Parker in the front court. Lehue gives it up to Dominic. Back to Parker. And they're going to try to go down into Lehue. Coffee on him. Lehue back to Parker. Little runner, little teardrop in the lane.
Yes. Well, he's leaving him open because they're dropping back in on Luke, and that was the right play to take that time.
Three outside this time. Rolls in.
Friendly rim.
56-41.
The iron is kind, as they say.
Out top with it. They'll go back now to Carlton. Javante takes it in the lane. A little nice hop step, but got to score it. Back the other way comes. There's Stewart for three. It's good.
And they've blown out to an 18-point lead, Charlie, and Coach Wells is going to have another timeout. It's going to be a full, so 59-41, Georgetown by 18. This is WPRG TV Sports.
Georgetown, Pikeville brings it into the front court. Carlton goes inside. Real Dominic powers one in. 59-43. Maybe the Bears trying to get back to taking it down inside. Let's see what happens.
Well, now, this is a game that Dominic could be a big help for him if he used that big body down inside and score some points for him.
You're right. Stewart trying to go inside. Pikeville's had to change it up. There's going to be a foul on the floor, looks like. Javante Carlton will pick up the foul. His first, team second. Georgetown trying to get it inbounds. They'll get it in to Burton over there. Burton with it out front, gives it up to Cowherd. Cowherd Jones, three, top of the key is no good. Stewart comes up and gets the easy rebound, the big long rebound. Now Stewart will run the point. Stewart, top of the key. Backs it out. Trying to back in. Trying to back Carlton down in. Shot up, no good. Tipped back up and in by Burton. Burton was 17 now. And at least 8 of those in the second half.
Well, he came in averaging 15, so he's already exceeded his average.
There. We'll have a foul on Georgetown. Looks like it'll be Burton.
34, Georgetown. Burton,
that's his second, team second.
So Guana will have it on the baseline now for the Bears. Throws it in. And another strong move. Just didn't finish that time by Dominic. He had what he needed.
Yes.
Back the other way. There's a 3. Coffee, no good. Jazz Parker saves an inbounds to Guana.
Good work by the little man.
Yeah, there's a big, he's the smallest man on the floor now, without a question.
Yes, he is.
Out top, Parker drives into the paint, and he's going to be fouled. I think that'll be Coffee.
That's who it's going to be, number 13. That's going to be his first. 3 team fouls.
Yeah, nobody for either team in any foul trouble, Larry.
No. No, it was 13 fouls called in the first half, but they was stretched out.
Free throw's good.
And Stewart goes out, and Conway coming in.
One more free throw coming now for Jazz Parker. Makes them both. 61-45, Georgetown. Cowherd will bring it up the floor. 13-10 to play. Get it out front to Coffee. And gets his pocket nearly picked. There's Cowherd on the drive. And Parker with the block from behind. But he blocked it into his one of his players. Yep.
Yeah, Dominic was stepping on the line when he tipped it.
Bears need to make a run here, try to get back in this one.
Yes, they do. And it starts on the defensive
end. You're right. A little bit of fend off there, wouldn't it? Usually when you extend that arm, there's a 3. Good. Burton. He is on fire now, isn't he?
Yes, he is. 20 in the game.
Back the other way. Parker gets it over. They try to go down inside Dominic. Real power dribble and powers it in.
Yes.
64-47. Got to get some stops now, though.
Right. You can't trade buckets with them.
Especially 2s for 3s, you know.
Plenty of time left.
Here he is.
12 minutes.
Conway gets it down inside. Turnaround shot's good, but Jones, man, they're hitting everything they're throwing up, ain't they?
Yes, they are.
And it'll be UPIKE trying to bring it back up, trailing 66-47, 19-point lead for the Tigers. There's a step back from the elbow, no, by Carlton. And Coffee with another rebound. But Biff, no question that was kicked. You could hear that all the way up here.
Right.
I think it scared Aaron over here. Got a timeout on the floor. 66-47, Georgetown. 11:41 to play on the Intermountain Sports Network.
66-47, Georgetown with the basketball and a 19-point lead as we get back to action, Charlie.
And they throw it away. Pike will get it back on hit. Bears have to score and get stops.
Yes.
That's all there is to it. 11:35, time starting to get away from them here, down 66-47. Dela Cruz back, and they throw it away. Stanley Perrin can't handle it, and Perrin will commit the foul. And it was another easy call. Of course, he didn't give him the easy one, I guess.
Right, going to make him earn it at the free throw line. Jones, a 6'9" junior from Los Angeles, California.
Makes the free throw. Georgetown's been good from the free throw line, I feel like, Larry. Well, yeah, they're 8 of 8.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good. 9 for 9 now, looks like.
Georgetown 66% in the second half, 10 of 15. The Bears 50%, but they only got 10 shots off here in the second half.
De La Cruz gets it back out top. Lehue. Walla pulls up for a three. It's good. Need a bunch of those.
Yes, they do.
68-50 now. The Bears trailing Georgetown. They get it to Conway. Back he goes to Cowherd. Parsley back into the ball game now for the Bears. There's a three, Burton, and it's good.
That basket looks about the size of a hula hoop here in this second half for him, isn't it?
He's burning it up. Chase Parsley on the drive, takes it, missed it. Rebound put back up and in by De La Cruz, and he'll go to the line.
And one.
Basket is good. Foul number 22. Reed for the Tigers.
Reed will pick up the foul. His third.
His third foul. Clock rests with 10:23 left. Bears trailing by 19.
Javian misses the free throw. Rebound comes away to Georgetown. Cowherd will bring it into the front court. Cowherd brings over to the right side. Looking, Cowherd wants to put it on the floor. Nice job by Parsley to cut him off. There's a three, and it's good. Jones. Hey, everything they throw up behind, I'll make sure they didn't shoot behind the arc, wouldn't you?
Well, they're right now, they're 6 of 9 from the three-point line in the second half.
And there's a steal. And laying it in is Cowherd. 23-point lead, 75-52. Parsley puts it on the floor, gives it back to Gowanna. Carlton will step inside, takes it all the way in. Shot no good, but he'll be fouled. It'll be on Reed. That's his fourth.
It's going to be his fourth. He's not hurting them none, though. He's already got 2 points.
Yeah. Carlton at the line to shoot 2. Makes the first one. And Coffey will come back in.
Yes, you're bringing a man in that has got 14 points on the game.
Missed the second one, 75-53. Now 9-10 to play. Out front with it. Georgetown, they'll give it back. There's a three. And this one is short. Rebound put back up, no good. Pike will fight for the rebound amongst themselves. And he'll give it up. De La Cruz will fire it up quickly to Carlton. He'll pull up for a three on the other end. It's an air ball. And Georgetown will bring it back up the floor. Cowherd tries to go down inside. Burton lost it. Pikewell comes away with it. Quickly back the other way. Carlton gives it up to De La Cruz. And Jay goes up the shot and gets fouled.
And see who they get.
13 for Georgetown.
13. That's Coffey. That's his second.
So De La Cruz will be shooting 2 shots. Makes the first one. Darrell Dominic comes in for Luke Lehue.
And Stewart back into the game for the Tigers.
Yep. Free throw's good. It's now a 20-point ball game, 75-55. See, the Bears can chip away at it a little bit. Only got 8:25 to go. They're going to make some big strides. Stewart, step back three. In and out. Tipped around, and Coffey gets it back. Okay, you got to give him one and done. That's going to be a foul on Darrell Dominic.
Yes. And that's only the 5th team foul, so be no shots.
Bears.
The clock is the Bears' enemy as well
absolutely.
as Tigers now, though. That's the
Yes.
thing about it. Gives them another possession.
It'll be Georgetown out front with it. Cowherd. Top of the key. Looking, gives it up to Coffee. Back to Cowherd. Go inside, shot, no. Rebound, Georgetown, shot up, no good. And a battle for it, and it'll be picked up by Dela Cruz. Parsley into the corner, 3, no. Missed that time. Parsley with the steal, though. Dela Cruz gets the basket. 75-57. Georgetown, 7:28 to play. Cowherd with it out front over on the left-hand side there, or right-hand side. There's Stewart. Has it stolen away. Dela Cruz bringing it up the floor. Javian Dela Cruz takes it into the paint. Puts his own shot up.
Called him for the charge.
Probably a good call. But again, the trail official making the call from 45 feet away.
Yeah. And Jazz Parker back in the lineup for UPIKE.
Yep, going to take out Carlton. Georgetown with it. Coffee. Stewart. Well, that's a charge too, Larry. He got the chicken wing out there. It's a charge. If you're going to call it the same way, because that's the same thing that happened on the other end.
Not calling it the same, though.
No, they're not. You're right. That's what bothers me. If you call it consistently.
And that's 6 team fouls now both ways.
Coffee has it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Georgetown. Georgetown gets it in. Stewart back to Coffee. He lays it in.
Tried that once before, but wasn't successful,
Yeah.
but it worked that time.
77-57, 20-point game. Georgetown with the big lead. Jazz Parker drives to the rim, lays it in. Bring it in the front court is Cowherd. Takes it in against Parker. Parker stops him at the block. Back it back out to Stewart. Georgetown backing out, taking time off the clock. 6 minutes, 8 seconds to play. Stewart gets it back out top. There's Cowherd for 3. It's good. Georgetown, they're just shooting lights out from 3.
Yes, they are. That's 8 3-pointers here in the second half.
Guana with it. Puts a shot up off the glass. No good. He'll be fouled. Dow picks up the foul. We have a full timeout. 80-59. Georgetown, 5:44 to go on the Intermountain Sports Network.
$5:45 left in the game, and Georgetown holding on to a 21-point lead, Charlie, and it's been all Tigers here in the second half.
It has. They burned it up behind the arc tonight in the second half.
And that's not their forte. They come into the game scoring around 70% of their points in the paint.
They've changed that tonight.
Yes, they have.
Free throw's good. It's still back to a 20-point lead. 80-60 now. 5:44 to play. Guana back at the free throw line. Could cut it to 19. And does. And Georgetown. Pike will try to got to do something to get them going here, if they can. Running out of time, though. Into the front court. Tigers have it. That's Cowherd. And we're going to have a kick ball on the Bears, I believe.
Yes.
It'll be Georgetown with it on the baseline. Cowherd will be the man throwing it inbounds. Cowherd gets the ball stolen away. Bears now 3-on-3 break. Now I thought it was going to be 3-on-1, but Georgetown got back quickly.
Yes. And the ball was kicked on this end of the floor, so it'll stay with the Bears.
And Pike will working around to get De La Cruz in the corner. He'll put up a three. It's off. Rebound Georgetown. And they're going to try. Nice job by De La Cruz, knock it out of bounds. Looking down that time for Burton. Couldn't get him. 5:12 to play now in the ball game. 80-61. Stewart backs it out. Go down to Coffee. Gets him back out now to Stewart. Under 5 now to play. Our Stewart for 3. And Coffee with the rebound and the putback.
And that puts him into double figures, rebounding 18 points, 10 rebounds. And 5 or 6 of those rebounds off the offensive end, Charlie.
Warner drives into the lane. Little runner is good. 82-63. And quickly, Georgetown coming back the other way with Cowherd. He gets it back from Dow. Cowherd looking inside, nothing there. Back out to Stewart.
Georgetown 7 of 12 from three-point line in the second half, Charlie. And 11 of 24 for the game.
Passing that time by Georgetown. Dow shot up, no good. Tipped around, and De La Cruz comes away with the rebound. De La Cruz bring it up the floor, kicks it into the corner. Gowana for 3. It's good. 82-66. Got to have a stop every time down the floor if you want a chance at all getting back in this.
Yes.
Really need to speed them up. Coffee. Cowherd on the drive. It's good. I will bring it up the floor. De La Cruz. De La Cruz spins, takes it in. Reverse is no good, but he'll be fouled.
And that's going to go on number 14, Dow, into the game.
So De La Cruz will be shooting 2 now from the free throw line. Makes the first one.
15 points tonight now for Javian.
One more shot coming his way.
Got Reed returning to the lineup for Georgetown.
Yep. Missed it.
Comes off with the rebound.
Yep. 84-67 Georgetown. Pipe will got to get it, like I say, got to have a stop every trip down the floor. Can't give up another basket here, Larry.
No.
Stewart takes it inside, and there's an easy one inside for Burton. I think this one pretty much over here, Larry.
I think so.
Into the front court, Jazz Parker takes it and gives it out to Gowana for another 3. It's no good. Gowana with his own rebound and the putback.
Nice job of following his own shot.
80-69 Georgetown. 2:33 to play here. It's a full timeout. We'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
2:33 is all that's left in this contest here at the Expo Center between Georgetown and the UPIKE Bears, and Georgetown, Charlie, with a big 17-point lead, and they've come out the second half and dominated it.
They have, you know. Bears trying to fight back in and just running out of time, if nothing else. Of course, Georgetown, they can't get in stops either. That's the thing.
Right.
They got to get a stop every trip down the floor.
And Coach Kelly had taken all he could take, and he ended up with the technical.
And he don't want to go over and talk to Kelly about it either.
Nope.
Technical free throw's good. He's got one more.
Who, Kelly?
Yeah.
He might use that foul.
Maybe.
When they get back on the other end.
Maybe. 88-69, Georgetown. 2:22 to go. Out front, Stewart. Takes it inside, shot no good. Fought for the rebound. Pikewell comes away with it. De La Cruz takes it in, shot up, good. 88-71. Cowherd bringing it up the floor. Jazz Parker all over him. A little hand fighting going on there.
Well, he's got somebody over as quick as he is when you got Jazz Parker on you.
You're right. Cowherd. Going to get the reach in on Parker.
And that's going to be the 1-on-1.
So at the free throw line will be Cowherd. Makes the first one. He'll have one more. Makes them both. Georgetown has been great from the free throw line as well.
Yes, they have.
Have they missed?
They've shot the ball excellent. They are, well, the last stat I had was 9 of 9. They made those two, so that's 11 of 11.
Yep. Carlton for three. It's good. 90-74. Stewart, Lehue, and they're going to get Lehue for the foul. And he'll put Stewart at the free throw line for Georgetown. So Stewart will have two shots. First one's good. They've got one more. Makes them both. Stewart leaving the ball game. He's done his damage.
He has. Came in leading scorer for them, 18 points.
De La Cruz with it for the Bears. Pulls up for a three. Nope. Lehue tried to tip it back in just short. And here comes Cowherd back the other way. Jump ball. Be back to the Bears. Good hands by De La Cruz.
Yes.
Jazz Parker will bring it up the floor now for the Bears. 45 seconds left, 92-74. Only thing to be decided is the final score. Carlton throws it away. And it'll be Georgetown ball. Georgetown will have it. Out top with it is Burton, and they'll try to. They can't dribble it out. They got to
About a 6 seconds difference.
Yep. And they're going to get Dela Cruz for the foul. 92-74, 18-point lead for the Tigers. Burton will be at the line to shoot 2 shots.
Bears coming in today's game, Charlie, averaging 93 a game, and they've been held far under their average today.
First miss maybe of the night for Georgetown from the free throw line.
I think it could be.
Now, last time I saw it was 13 of 13. That was with 1:18 to go.
They've not missed many from anywhere.
That's true. Yeah, they're shooting 52% for the game. Jazz Parker to Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz, a deep 3, no good. Rebound comes off, and Georgetown can dribble it out here. And they'll step and hold it, and that'll be the ball game. 93-74. Tigers over the Bears here on the Intermountain Sports Network.